What's going on? What's going on? What is going on? Everybody, is your boy Roy King Brian, aka Brian, and you guys are now back watching another live video. So, first of all, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been supporting our channel. Since the last video to this video, our subscribers have been growing. We are officially at 1,031 subscribers. 1,031 subscribers. So in a month, our channel has grown about like 40, 50 subscribers. And that's the biggest jump that we've had. It's the biggest jump in subscribers, it's the biggest jump in watch time, it's the biggest jump in likes and comments. So I just want to say thank you guys to everybody who watches our lives, whether you're watching the lives now or you're just watching the lives later. Everybody who's tuning in for the Leave a Legacy show, everybody who watches all my videos, whether it's a car video, lives, or anything like that. So I just want to say thank you guys. Channel's doing really, really well. And also, I just want to apologize for not uploading in 2 weeks. I didn't even announce that I was going to stop uploading or anything, but I was going through a lot and I needed to take a break in order to like recap, regroup, and get my thoughts together. And now, 2 weeks later, we are back and we're going to be continuing going. We have our next guest for the Leave a Legacy show. We have our next two lives. I will be going live today and I will be going live tomorrow. Well, I won't be going live because I'm live right now, but I will also be going live tomorrow. And we're basically back to our regular scheduled program. So I just want to thank you, everybody who's been sticking around, all the new subscribers. And yeah, so you guys already know how we do this. I'm going to get on here. I'm going to talk about a certain topic. And this video is actually going to be covered again, right? I'm going to do this video as an actual YouTube video, like an edited breakdown video. But I wanted to get some of your feedback in the comment section and some of your feedback on other social platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and everything else where I post these things in order to make the next video a little better than the lives, right? Because in the lives, I'm just talking to you guys. But in the YouTube video edits, I get to bring some facts. I get to edit it a little better and stuff like that. So let's talk about it. How to take your life to the next level. So we're more than halfway into 2021, and it's crazy because 2021 is going by so much faster than 2020. At least for me personally, and for my girlfriend, 2021 has been flying by. I feel like 2020 took so long. I feel like 2020 was like a 2 year. It felt like 2 years, but in 2021, I feel like the time is going by like this. It's flying by. So we're almost at 2022. If you really think about it, we got less than half a year left. Less than half a year left into 2022. And a lot of people have big plans for 2021. When people cancel 2020, like 2020 is over. In 2021, I'm gonna do X, Y, Z. In 2021, I'm gonna do this and that. As soon as 2020 is over, I'm gonna get back to life. I'm gonna get back to normal. I'm gonna get back to doing a whole bunch of things. And 2021, at least, has not been too different than 2020. Majority of people have been spending their time indoors. Some people are going back to work still. Some people are unemployed. And not a lot has changed. So I want to make sure that at least for my subscribers, my followers, my supporters, and my viewers, that we do not do the same mistake that a lot of people did in 2020, sitting down and talking about how 2021 is going to be the best year, and then not doing what they said they were going to do in 2021, not living life to their fullest potential in 2021, not doing the things that they had promised that they were going to do in 2020 in 2021. So in 2022, we have to make sure we do things correctly. In 2022, we want to make sure that we're living our life with full purpose. We want to make sure that we're living our life with meaning. We want to make sure we live in our life with passion. And the steps to get to that in 2022 is by the things that we are doing now currently in 2021. So let's talk about it. How to take your personal life to the next level. So we're going to talk about a couple of topics. I got 8 topics right here written down. So rule number 1, find out what do you want out of life. Number 1, find out what it is that you want to do in life. What is your passion? What is your hobbies? What are your goals? Do not live life just like aimlessly, like a zombie. Do not live life aimlessly. Like, I'm gonna just go to work, come home, cook, go back to work, come home, cook, go. That's not living life. You're alive, but you're not living life. You have to live life. Life is a gift, right? The fact that you're alive is a gift because so many other people who had potential, so many other people who wanted to do things, so many other people that had dreams have been taken away, right? Have been taken away. So many people at a young age has been taken away and they never got to live at 40 to 50 and live their dreams out. The fact that you are alive is a gift and you get to take advantage of that gift every single day if you want to, right? If you choose to. So rule number one, if you want to live a better tomorrow, you want to live a better month, if you want to live a better year, if you want next year to be better than this year, you have to sit down with yourself. If you want to take notes, take a pen, take a pad, and ask yourself, what do you want out of life? What is your number one goal out of life? Whether that's money, do you want money? Do you just want freedom, right? Do you want freedom to choose to do whatever it is that you want to do in order to live your life to its fullest potential? Do you just want to spend more family time? You're like, oh, I don't really care about money. I don't really care about any of that stuff. I just want to spend time with my family, right? Or do you want to travel? I know a lot of people that they just want to travel. They don't care how many hours they work, as long as they get to travel to different parts of the world and explore different cultures and eat different types of food and go out and see things. That's what makes them happy. Or do you just want a work-life balance? You don't mind working, right? But as long as there's a balance, you don't want to work 60-hour weeks, 40-hour weeks. You're like, hey, I go work 30 hours and I'll spend the rest of the time with my family, and that's what makes me happy. You have to figure out, what do you want out of life. For me personally, at the moment, it's work-life balance. Work-life balance is for me, right? I want to be able to do what I love as far as working, which is like making videos, making content, helping people and stuff like that. So work-life balance, and then I could decide when I don't want to do that. Like, for example, I took like 2 weeks off from uploading on social media just because I wanted to spend more time with my girlfriend. I wanted to spend more time with my dog. I wanted to spend more time for myself, just with myself, right? And I was able to do that. So work-life balance, to me, it's amazing. If I wasn't able to support myself, I would not be able to take those 2 weeks off. I would still have to go despite me not wanting to go to work, right? So that's number one. What is the thing that you want most out of life, right? Then also, number two, find out, what are your passions? What is it that you're passionate about, right? If you're like, oh, I'm passionate about work, I like doing work. Well, what type of work do you like doing? Do you like going to an office? Do you like working at a hospital? Do you like working as a lawyer? Do you like working as a doctor? There's different type of work. This right now, what I'm doing is work. A lot of people still don't see it as work, but I get paid off of this, right? This is my job. If I upload, YouTube, Google, they'll send me a check, right? If I don't upload, they won't send me a check, right? So this is work. This is stuff that I'm actually passionate about, though. I like being in front of a camera. I like being able to help people. If you like helping people, you're like, hey, Brian, I enjoy helping people. How do you want to help people? Do you want to help people? Again, like, you could be a doctor that's helping people. You could be a lawyer. You could help people through legal problems. You could be a fitness instructor. You want to help people with their health. You want to be psychiatrists, help them mentally with their mental health and stuff like that, right? There's a lot of ways to figure out what it is that you want, right? So again, I'm gonna just talk to you guys about me. I just want to inspire people. I've mentioned that many times. To me, inspiring people is the highest form of act of like love, right? You want to share love, then you inspire somebody else to do something that they love, right? So to me, inspiring people, it's my calling, it's what I enjoy doing, and it's what I have a passion for. And then it's up to me, or up to you, to figure out, how is it that you're going to inspire people. So let's say, okay, I want to help people. How is it that you're going to help people? And you have to break that down. Again, that's why it's always good to take notes, right? Even if it's just for yourself and you don't share your goals, you don't share your ideas with nobody, write it down and break it down, right? I want to help people. I'm going to help people by doing this. I want to help people by starting a business. I want to help people make more money, because if they make more money, I could help them pay bills. If they pay bills, they don't have to stress out. If they're not stressed out, they're not going to lash back at their partner. They're not going to lash back at their family. They're not going to lash back. And all that comes out from help, right? So there's subcategories, right? So go deeper and deeper and deeper into your why, into your purpose. What is it that you want to do? So number three, learn how to make money off your passion. We are currently living at a time that you can make money off anything. You can make money doing anything. And while this has been true for years, right? This has been true for years. Acting, right, is a passion. People have been acting for years, right? People have been on TV shows for years. Now, the new TV is YouTube. The new TV is Instagram. The new TV is Facebook, right? That is the new TV. And now anybody's able to do it. In order to get on TV before, to share your passion, share your story, share your love, you had to either find a way to get very, very popular, which is why a lot of people move to California, because that's the place where you could get on TV, right? A lot of people move to New York in order to make money off finances and stuff like that. Now, you don't have to live in California or New York. You can live in Tennessee. You can live in Alabama. You can live in Texas. Everybody is able to get on a camera and to get on a social media platform. So that restriction no longer is bounded by where you live, by your circumstances, you know. So as long as you have a phone and you know what your passions are, you can share your passions with other people, and some people will relate to you, and you will start building a following. Once you start building a following, it's up to you to learn how to monetize that, how to make money off that. Even if you don't like selling things, right? Even if you don't like selling a product, you're like, oh, Brian, I would love to make money, but I don't want to sell things to people, right? Because I don't want to charge people for whatever reason, right? Well, you could get on social media platforms like this and you can make money just from sharing your story. Right now, I'm not selling you guys anything on my YouTube channel, right? I'm not selling you guys a product. I'm not selling you guys a shirt. I'm not selling you guys anything. And I'm still able to get paid just from sharing my stories and sharing my experiences. And you guys are able to do the same thing. So find what your passion is and learn how to make money off your passion. Number 4, stop comparing your chapter 1. Stop comparing your chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 20. What does that mean exactly? If you're starting off today, if you're starting off last week, if you're starting off last month, you will not get the results of a person that started a year ago. You will not get the following and the money that of somebody that started 5 years ago, right? If you start a business today, you are not going to get Amazon money tomorrow. It's not going to happen, right? So stop comparing your chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 20. The other person may have started way before you. The other person might have more resources than you. The other person might have been doing it longer than you and is more knowledgeable in doing it than you are. So stop comparing your journey. Stop comparing your chapter 1. You're just getting started and you still might have a long way to go before you start doing things the way that you want to do it. The point is that you have to grow. You have to learn how to evolve. You have to get better every single day, right? Challenge yourself. What is something that you can do today? What is something that you can do today as soon as this life is over to make your life better for tomorrow? What is something that you can do right now, today, as soon as this life is over, that tomorrow you'll be like, man, I'm better at this thing because of what I did yesterday? What is that? You have to figure that out for yourself, right? So the key here is to act, because eventually you're going to go from chapter 1 to chapter 2 to chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5 as your life keeps growing and evolving, right? Also, number 5, stop taking advice from people who are not doing what you want to do. This is a big one. This is a big one because when you want to start a business, when you want to go to the gym, when you want to become a fitness instructor, when you want to do something that's not the normal, everybody's going to chip in on their opinions. Everybody's going to give you an opinion without you even asking for their opinion, right? And the thing is that most of the time when you're doing something that the majority are not doing, their advice is not going to be helpful. Their criticism is not going to be helpful. Their words of encouragement that they might think is words of encouragement, their reality check is not really helpful because they don't know. They don't know, right? One of my biggest things with school is you go to school to learn how to start a business, but the college professors in school have never started a business, which is probably why most of them are there. Not all of them, very few, unless you go to one of these elite schools, unless you go to one of these Harvards and stuff like that. Most of these professors have never ran a business. So how is it that they're going to give you advice on how to start a business? If they had their own business, a successful business, They wouldn't be teachers because they wouldn't have time to sit down in the classroom and talk to you every single day, right? They wouldn't have time. They would not have time. They would be too busy running their own business. So most college professors are there as guidance, but I wouldn't say that they're there for proper information, right? So also, when it comes to teaching, a lot of them are just there for money because it pays well and it also gives you a long extended vacation. So a lot of professors, they're just there because they want the 3 months off and they still get paid for that, right? So they're not there really because they're not there because they're knowledgeable, right? They're there because they want to help and they want to be of service. But because you want to help doesn't mean that you're going to give out the proper information. Only because you have the great intentions doesn't mean that you know what you're talking about, right? People can have great intentions and still give you wrong information. So that's another one. Stop taking advice from people who do not know what they're talking about or who have not done what they said that they're going to do. For example, another example I've heard, why would you gonna start a business? So many people fail. Starting a business is risky. What do you know about starting a business? And I would ask, right? Like, why would you say that? And they would say, oh, my friend told me that he started a business and it failed. Well, your friend didn't tell you that he was doing the business incorrectly. Your friend didn't tell you that he was mismanaging his money. Your friend didn't tell you that he was taking his earnings and spending it on clothes or spending it on gambling. And that's why his business failed, right? They're not going to tell you that. So you don't know why their business failed. Only because your friend, your family, your mom, your dad, your cousin, your teacher, your nephew tell you that they might have started a business or they know of someone that started a business and it didn't work out. They're not telling you the full story, right? They're not telling you the full story. So only way for you to know properly is if you do it on your own and you start on your own. So that's that. So we on to number six. Number six, and this is something that I do all the time, and I've done this for years. Look at the person that you want to be 5 months from now. So don't look at yourself today. Know where you are at today. Know where you are at today, but look at yourself 5 months from now, 6 months from now, and be like, who is it that I want to be? How do I want to look? How do I want to dress? How do I want to talk? How do I want people to see me? And start acting like that person today. So look at who you want to be 5 months from now. How do you want your business to be running 5 months from now? How do you want your business to look 5 months from now? How do you want to look 5 months from now? What color hair do you want? What type of hairstyle do you want? What clothes do you want to be wearing? How do you want to be talking? How do you want people to perceive you? How do you want people to go about and talk to you? And start acting like that person today. Because what happens is you're going to start attracting those things that you want. They're going to go from wants to you obtaining it. I want to be like this. Start acting like that. Now you no longer want to be like that. You're going to be like that. Your business is going to go like that. I wanted to get 1,000 subscribers. I started uploading videos. Eventually, I got the 1,000 subscribers. I wanted to become my own business person. Eventually, I started selling product and I started selling merch and I started networking. Eventually, I got a business. So look at yourself. Where is it that you want to be 6 months from now? January 2022. Where do you want to live? How do you want to look? How do you want to dress? Where do you want to be in life? Financially, credit score wise. Where is it that you want to be? And start acting like if you're that person today, because then you will start going from want to having and being that person, right? Small wins eventually takes you to the championship. You win a couple of games, eventually you get to the playoffs. You win a couple of games in the playoffs, you get to the championship, you become a champion once you win the championship, and you become that person. So life is a ongoing, evolving journey, right? 7, start finding people who are like-minded in your journey. This is probably number 1, right? This is number 7 right now, but this is probably the most important one out of the whole list. Start finding people who are going to help you and are already doing the things that you want to do, right? So you are the average of the 5 people that you talk to the most. You are the average of the 5 people that you are around the most. If you are around 5 broke people, you will probably be number 6. If you are around 5 complainers, you will probably turn to the 6th complainer. If you're around 5 people striving for success, you will probably want to strive for success. If you are around 5 people who are successful, guess what? You will become the 6th person who is successful, because it's energy. It's energy and it's information, and energy and information rubs off. If somebody is motivated to go to the gym and run, guess what? Even if you're not inspired to do it, you're going to be like, damn, this person does it. I might as well go. This person has a business and you're over here working a job that you don't like. You'll be like, man, I should probably do that because it's working out for him, right? So it's energy. It's energy. It rubs off on you. Momentum, it rubs off on you, right? So the 5 people that you talk to the most is who are you going to be the average of. Now you could say, Brian, I don't know anybody, right? And this was the situation that I was dealing with. I was living in the hood, and people in the hood don't really have um, high goals. Like they have it, but they don't act on them. A lot of people in the hood have goals. A lot of people in the hood have dreams, but not many people act on them, because the second they act on it and it goes bad, they just give up, right? Or they start complaining and they start whining about it, which is why a lot of people from the hood don't make it, right? So I had to leave and start being around people who are chasing their dreams, start talking to people who are pursuing their goals. And you're like, okay, Brian, but I live here right now. I live in the hood right now. Well, you can do what I was doing. Just go on social media and look for other people. You don't have to be around the people that you live around. You don't have to be around the people that you live with. You don't have to be talking to your coworkers about your dreams when they're just going to put you down. Go on social media and find other people. I found musicians, Jay-Z, Kanye West, actors, Will Smith, right? I found other people who came from the hood. Will Smith broke from Philadelphia, made it successful. Jay-Z from the projects, made it successful, right? So look for people who come from the same situation that you do and look at their positive things and start emulating and start being like that, right? So number 8, last and final things. And this is mostly just for you guys, a reflection that you guys can ask. Again, who is it that you want to be in life? Who is it that you want to be in life? do, do you know who you want to be in life? Some people go through life and they're just like, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. And they change all the time, right? Which is okay, which is okay. But right now, currently, at the moment that you're living in, do you know the person that you want to become? Because if you don't know who you want to become, you're not going to become it. That's just a fact. If you have no idea the person that you want to be, how are you going to become that? How are you going to work towards becoming that if you don't know who you want to become, right? So you could just decide, okay, I want to become this person. I want to become a fitness instructor. I want to become an actor. I want to become a video game person. I want to become a YouTuber. I want to become a business owner, and start acting on that today, right? Start learning today. Go on YouTube, look for podcasts, look for movies that motivate you and that teach you how to become that, right? So basically, that is today's video. I hope you guys got some information out of this. I hope you guys got some knowledge from this. Again, I'll be back to uploading videos every single week. I needed to take that 2 weeks off in order to regroup and get myself together. And now I am together again. So I just hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you for everybody that's watching the live today. Thanks to everybody who's going to watch the live later or watch the live a month from now. I want to say again, our YouTube channel has been growing. We are over 1,000 subscribers, and it feels amazing to say that because I said we are almost at 1,000 for so long, right? So we're on the road for 2,000 subscribers. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and help your boy out. We're on the road to 2,000. Like, comment if you have any ideas. And I will be going back on live tomorrow. And tomorrow we have a very, very good subject. So I'll see you there, y'all. It's your boy, Royal King Brian, aka Brian, and peace, y'all.